It's sometimes nice to roll it up and sit on it. It'll allow you to sit up a little more comfortably with your back straight. Allows your knees to fall out to the side. Use a yoga block for that too if you have one. All right. So let's start by we're going to start off in a seated relaxation. Let's just sit nice and tall. Find a comfortable seat. I'm going to move back so that I can sit in a comfortable seat too. Let's bring our awareness to our breath. Sitting up nice and tall. You can rest your hands in your lap or rest your hands on your knees. Close your eyes. And just focus on the gentle inflow and outflow of your breath at your nose. Notice how when you breathe, your abdomen rises up. And when you exhale, it's more of a relaxing move and your abdomen just falls gently. Breathing in, the abdomen rises. Exhaling, abdomen falls. Go inside. Notice as your abdomen rises, your lower ribs begin to rise. And then you relax, exhale. Your abdomen falls. Notice the quality of your breath. As you inhale, the air is crisp and cool. And then as you exhale, the air feels moist and warm. All of these things are happening while you breathe. Let's take a little bit more intentional control of our breath. Take a nice gentle inhale all the way in. First, filling the belly, then feeling your ribs lift, and feeling your collarbones lift. Exhale, releasing your breath. Allowing all your breath to flow out of you, pulling your navel towards your spine, completely emptying your lungs. Inhaling. Exhaling completely. One more time, inhaling all the way in. Exhaling, pushing all the way out. Pushing all the air away. Inhaling all the way in. Exhaling all the way out. Please excuse noisy little Rose. Okay, let's go ahead and roll out the back of our neck. Flutter your eyes open. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And as you inhale, roll your left ear up to your left shoulder. Exhale, roll your chin back down to your chest, and then over to the other side, inhaling up, then exhaling down. Continue this motion at your own pace, a few times here. Just start to wake up the back of our neck, wake up our shoulders. If you find any sticky spots, any sore spots, just stay there for a sec. Work out the kinks. Very good. And coming back to center. Let's go ahead and wake up our hands, wrists, and arms. So let's bring our hands out, clasp our hands together, and then make big figure eights with our fists. Good. Now let's go back the other way, leading with the pinky side. It's also a coordination challenge for me anyway. All right, leaving our hands clasped. Turn your palms away and push your palms straight out in front of you, stretching the palms. Very good. Big inhale. Exhale and relax, allowing all those muscles of our palms, wrists, and forearms to relax. Very good. Drop your hands to your lap. Unclasp. Bring your arms straight out to the sides. Palms are bright or facing forward now. Place your thumbs down and keep turning all the way until your palms start to look up. And then let's turn them back the other way. Thumbs pointing back directly behind you. Rolling forward and back. Forward all the way and then back all the way. Starts to mobilize the joints of your shoulder joint, but also the two bones in your forearm. If you go all the way to the extent in each direction, you're moving those bones as well. They're very good. Drop your hands to your lap. Let's practice our Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. So the alternate nostril breathing is a form of slow, deep breathing. And this engages a different part of your brain. Parasympathetic nervous system is what is engaged when you're sleeping or when you're resting. And you can intentionally make yourself do this through this slow rhythmic breathing. This is a place where you heal. This is how you relax. This is where your body is safe. So let's do that. Alternate nostril breathing. We use a universal hand gesture. This is a universal balancing gesture, or traditionally called Vishnu Mudra. We'll use our thumb to close our right nostril, our finger to close our left nostril. And when we're retaining our breath or holding our breath, we'll use both fingers to close our nostrils. You know what I found? It's good not to pinch your nose, because then it gets all the boogers stuck together and then it's hard to breathe in and out. I just cover the opening of my nostril with my finger or thumb. It helps a little. Okay, so first, let's take a nice gentle inhale all the way in and all the way out. I'm going to do all the counting for you, breathing in. I'll keep track of all the retaining the breath, how long to inhale and exhale. Just relax and let yourself feel how it feels. All right, so nice big inhale all the way in. Cover your right nostril with your thumb. Exhale for a count of 8. Inhaling for 4, same side. Close both nostrils. Retain your breath for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the thumb. Exhale for 8. Inhaling on the same side for 4. Retaining the breath for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the finger, exhaling for 8. Inhaling, same side for 4. Holding the breath for 8. thumb. Exhaling for 4, 8. Inhaling, same side for 4. Holding the breath for 12. Open the finger, exhaling for 8. Inhaling on the same side for 4. Holding the breath for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the thumb, exhaling for 8. Inhaling, same side for 4. Holding for 16. Open the finger, exhaling for 8. Release your hand, release your breath. Just sit very still, your eyes closed. When you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Now, let's go ahead and begin moving our spine. So let's do torso rotations in the counterclockwise direction. So first press your heart forward, and then to the left side, and then back, rounding your back way, and then push over to the right side, and then back forward. Rotating your torso, big round circles in the counterclockwise. Lead with your heart. Pulling your heart back, pressing your heart forward. Very good. Coming to the stop and then just reverse directions. Pressing your heart away, rounding your back, pushing your heart to the left. Pressing your heart forward and then to the right side. Round in the clockwise direction. Very good. Coming to still, sitting straight and upright with your spine in alignment, your head upright. Let's go ahead and do a spinal twist, bringing your left hand to your right knee. Bring your right hand in round behind you. Bring it flat on the floor. Sitting up straight and tall. Take a big inhale and exhale. And as you do, twist, looking back up, back over your right shoulder. Inhaling, we sit up nice and tall. And as we exhale, relax your core muscles and allow yourself to twist a little bit deeper, looking back over your right shoulder. Very good. Inhaling, coming back to center. And let's go the other way. Bringing your right hand to the left knee, left hand around behind you, flat on the ground behind the base of your spine, or maybe just a few inches away. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale and relax, looking back over your left shoulder. Go inside here. Feel how your body feels in this position. Feel how your breath feels moving in and out of your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale, come back to center. Bring your right hand straight out to the side. Arm is straight. Up on tinted fingers. Bring your left arm straight up and overhead. And then reach to the right, opening your heart to the sky. Reaching up and out of your hips. You want both of your sitting bones to remain in contact with the floor. And really, this is less about folding over than it is about reaching up and out. Good. Now, inhale deeply. Exhale, round your back away, reaching forward. Two more breaths here. And on the next big inhale, rolling back and opening your heart to the sky. Coming back to the side and then up, sitting upright. Very good. And let's bring our left hand out to the side. Arm is nice and straight. Way out to the side. Bring your right arm straight out. Up and overhead. Reaching up. Stretching that whole right side of your body. Look up at your right hand. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, round your back away, reaching to the front corner of the room. Rounding that shoulder, rounding the upper back. Two more breaths here. And on the next big inhale, rolling your arm back, opening your heart to the sky. Exhale, come to the side, and then come to sitting upright again. All right. So let's go ahead and remove our block. Or if you'd like, you continue sitting on your block, but we're going to be folding over our bent legs. If that's not comfortable for you to bend over your legs as they're bent, it's perfectly okay to straighten one leg or to straighten both legs, or you can leave them slightly bent. There's no competition here. If it's painful to do any of these maneuvers, you should alter them. So sometimes I'll do that with my legs straight if my knee is feeling kind of cranky. Today, the knee feels good, so we're going to do it this way. So let's bring our hands in front of us. Sitting up straight and tall, we're going to fold from our hips, keeping our back generally straight. Reaching out, walking your hands straight out in front of you. Trisha, this must look familiar to you. We practiced together the other day and did just exactly this. As we inhale, we extend our spine. And as we exhale, fold forward over your legs. Go inside. Connect with your breath. And as you exhale, with each exhalation, allow your body to relax. Allow those areas that are feeling tense or stretching to relax. As you inhale, let all of that fresh oxygen go directly to those areas that are working. This is about intention. Good. Now, walk your hands, leaving them out in front of you, but walk your hands over to the left. Moving your torso over to the left, so that you're folding down over that left knee. Rounding your back slightly, bringing your forehead towards your knee. That may intensify the stretch. Just go as far as it feels good. Very good. Now let's walk our hands back out in front. And then I'll keep going, all the way over until you're reaching out over your right knee. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, rounding down. Bring your nose to your knee. Reach out with that left hand. Feel how it stretches the whole left side of your body. For me, it's my bone, so I have to kind of intentionally push that sit bone back down onto the block that I'm sitting on. Very good. Walking your hands back out in front of you. And then walking them in. Sitting up nice and tall. All right. If you haven't already, straighten your legs out in front of you and just shake them out a little. Let's kind of get a little bit of blood going back. At least for me, let's get a little bit of blood heading back south into those feet and legs. And when you're ready, come to standing on your mat at the front of your mat. We'll do a couple of sun salutations and get the whole body moving. Okay, the sun salute is a series of movements that are linked with your breath. Seems like everybody's going to walk by, so I'm going to close this door. There we go. Come back. Standing with your feet about hip width apart. Standing with your body in alignment and your hips are over your ankles and your shoulders are over your hips. The crown of your head is extending towards the sky. Tuck your chin in slightly. Roll your shoulders back and down onto the back of your body. Palms facing forward. This is a yoga pose called Tadasana, mountain pose, one you can practice at any time. Standing in the grocery line, standing at your work computer. Think about your alignment. Now, take a gentle inhale, raise your hands to your heart, and exhale. Now, take a nice big inhale all the way in, reaching your arms up and overhead. Looking up at the sky, arch your back slightly. Exhale. Folding forward, put a slight bend in your knees, bring your hands down to the mat. Notice how I have a pretty good bend in my knees here. I'm doing that on purpose because I'm protecting my low back. And that's what you should do too if your back is tight. So bring your lower ribs until they're touching your thighs. Allow your head to be relaxed, your neck to be relaxed, and your head to just kind of hang down towards the floor. Shake your head yes and no. Very good. Now, come about halfway up, bringing your hands to your knees. With a flat back, looking straight down at the floor, press your heart down towards your toes. Starting to stretch out the back of the legs. Inhale, exhale. Bend those knees again. Bring your hands down, touch the floor. With the next big inhale, take a big double step back with your left foot. Drop your back knee. Press your heart forward and look forward. Let's stay here for just a minute. Starting to open up these hips. All the things we've already done this morning have already started opening the hips up. So let's go ahead and bring our hands to our knee, hands to our hips. Now, supporting your low back with your right hand, bring your left hand straight up and overhead. Looking up at the sky, press your heart towards the sky. Press your hips forward towards that right knee. Go to your breath. Take a nice big inhale here. And as you exhale, twisting to the right, bring your left elbow to your right knee. Press your hands together. Look up over your left elbow or your right shoulder. Very good. Great job, Linda. Now, engaging your core muscles. Lift your torso up, bringing your hands together at your heart center. Exhale, bring your both hands down to the mat. Now inhale, stepping back to the top of a plank. Big inhale. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and forehead to the mat. And as you press forward, press your pelvis into the mat, with the tops of your feet into the mat. Lift your chest and shoulders up off the mat, looking forward. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, drop your chest and shoulders, tuck your toes. Press yourself back into a tabletop position first, then lift your knees and hips towards the sky, pressing your heart down towards your feet. Pedal your feet out, first downward dog here. Your hands are nice and flat, pressing down into the mat with your knuckles of your index finger, your pinky, and your palm. Your fingers are nice and flat. Come to a nice still place, pressing your knees back, straightening the legs. Feeling the stretch along the back of your legs. Lift your left foot straight up in the sky behind you. You may want to pop up onto your fingertips and then bring your knees towards your nose. Step down between your hands. Very good. Pressing your heart forward, looking forward. Let's give those hips a second to start to wake up. And then come up to your knee and to your hips. Using your left hand to support your low back, bring your right arm straight up and overhead, looking up at the sky. Lifting your heart towards the sky. Very good. On big inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your right elbow to your left knee. Look up over your left elbow, your left shoulder at the sky. Twisting back. Always when we breathe in, we're extending our spine. And as we exhale, twist a little deeper and look back over your shoulder. Get ready, engage your core. Take a big inhale. Bring your torso upright, hands at your heart. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. Bring your right foot stepping forward. Bring it next to your left foot. Folding down, touch the mat, exhaling. And as you take a big inhale, hinging up from the hips, flat back, all the way straight up, reaching up overhead. Arching your back slightly. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. All right. Inhaling, reaching up and overhead. Exhaling, folding forward, touching the mat. Inhaling, stepping back with the right. Drop the knee, looking forward. Exhale, bring the left leg back, drop the knees, chest and forehead to the mat. Inhale, scoop forward. Bhujangasana, lift your chest and shoulders. Exhale, tuck your toes. Lift your knees and hips, pressing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right foot, bring it forward, bring your knee forward, step down between your hands. Drop that back knee, looking forward. Inhale. Exhale, step forward with the left, fold forward. Inhale, reaching up and overhead, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Very good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, stepping back with the left. Press your heart forward. Hold your breath. Step back with the right. Exhale, drop your knees, chest, and forehead. Inhale. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Lift your chest. Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck your toes. Lift your knees and hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left. Bring your knee towards your nose and touch. Step down between your hands. Drop that back knee, press your heart forward. Inhaling, exhale, stepping forward and folding forward. Inhale, coming up, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Final side, inhale, reaching up and overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, stepping back with the right. Drop the knee, press the heart forward. Retain your breath, step back with the left. Drop your knees, chest, and forehead, exhaling. Inhale, lift your chest and shoulders, over pose. Exhaling, tuck your toes, lift your knees and hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right, stepping forward. Exhaling, stepping forward with the left, folding forward. Big inhale, reaching arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Big inhale. Exhale, drop your hands, palms facing forward, rolling your shoulders down and on the back of your body. Mountain pose. Very good. Now everyone, let's come to lying down on our back for a little relaxation midstream here. Let's catch our breath. Allow yourself to relax down into the mat. Let your legs be spread slightly. Let your toes fall out to the side. Arms away from your body. Let your palms face the sky. Let's take a few breaths here. Just relax and kind of check in with ourselves. Check in with our bodies and our breath. How do we feel at this point in our practice? Is your body starting to wake up? Mine is. Very good. Now take a nice big inhale. Reach your arms up overhead, stretching your arms overhead. Stretching, stretching, left side and the right side. Very good. Now bring your hands back down along the side of your body. Palms facing down. Bring your soles of your feet in, flat on the mat, to where you can just touch them with your tips of your fingers. We're going to do the bridge pose. Setu Bandhasana. So first, let's Press down with our strong feet. Press down through our palms, lifting our hips. Reach underneath if you'd like, and clasp your hands. Walk your shoulders onto the back of your body, kind of pinching them together in the back. Now pressing down through your arms, hands, and feet. Lift your pelvis towards the sky. Opening up the front of your pelvis here. Go to your breath. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And on the exhale, lower your bridge and release your hands. Walk your heels out slightly and let your knees fall in together. Okay, let's do that again. Feet are about hip width apart, just where you can touch them with your hands. Soles of your feet are flat on the mat. Again, lift your pelvis towards the sky, clasp your hands underneath, walk your shoulders onto your back. Pressing your heart to the sky. If this feels good, take your right foot, step into the center, and lift your left foot towards the sky. Pressing your heel up to the sky. One more deep inhale here. And on the exhale, bring it back down to the mat. Step it into center, and bring the right foot up to the sky. Press that right heel up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring your foot back down. Lower your bridge. Release your hands. Very good. Walk your feet in. Have your feet out about as wide as the mat, but still with your soles of your feet flat on the mat. Bring your arms straight out to your sides. Allow your knees to follow, both knees to fall over to the right. Now inhale, bring those knees back up to center. And exhale, bring those knees over to the left. Windshield wipers. Inhaling, the knees come up. Exhaling, they come down on the other side. You just keep doing this at your own pace, because I know this feels good. Kind of mobilizing the hip joint. For me, it helps to, I really feel it on the outside of my hips. It kind of starts to move that muscles and those connective tissues in a very interesting way. All right, very good. Coming back to center. Bring your feet in and roll up and grab, reaching in between your knees, reach and grab the outside of your feet. Press your sacrum down towards the mat, or your low back down towards the mat, your upper bottom. Your shoulders should be pressing down towards the mat. If this is hard for you, you can use a strap or a towel around your feet to grab onto. You're basically pulling your feet towards towards the ground, your knees towards the ground, opening up your hips. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, relax into this position and allow your hips to relax. Very good. You may want to straighten out one leg or the other. Straighten out the left leg and pull the right leg in. Straighten out the right leg and pull the left leg in. One and then the other. Awesome. If this feels really good, you can reach around on the other side of your foot and grab your big toe with your hands. And then bring both legs straight. If you have the flexibility here, you can pull your toes down towards your ears or towards the ground. This is about as far as mine want to go, though. And that's okay. You are where you are, right? Very good. Bring your soles of your feet together. Bring your soles of your feet back down to the mat. Awesome. Now, with your legs bent just like this, bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to drop down towards the mat here. This can be an intense stretch. So it's okay to support yourself with your hands. It's okay to use a blanket, a block, a pillow, something to support the outside of your legs if you'd like. But we're just using gravity and the weight of our legs to open up the inside of our legs, open up these connective tissues in our groin. Just relax here. Allow things to happen naturally. As you lay here and gravity is working on your joints. Connect with your body and just really feel how you feel inside. How does this make your mind feel? Very good. Bring your knees together. Use your hands to help yourself out here. And then we're going to roll up and down on our mat. So bring your knees into your chest, rounding your entire back. So it's a nice round arch. And then begin rocking yourself up and back on the mat. Up and back. Up and back. Very good. Let's come to a place of stillness here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come to a standing position at the front of our mat again. We're going to flow through a little warrior series, kind of get our hearts going again. So coming to the front of the mat, left foot is up at the left front corner of your mat. Take a big double step back with the right foot, about double shoulder width apart. The left foot is facing directly forward. The left foot is facing out directly to the side. You want your left knee to be over your left ankle, and this back leg to be straight, pressing into the outside edge of the foot. Arms are up, stretching out in front and back. Direct your gaze over the middle finger of that left hand. Like you're a strong warrior, surveying the battlefield. This is a side opening pose, opening your pelvis to the side of the room, feeling it, and really feel it across here. Now, flip the palm of that front hand over, inhaling, bring arms straight up and overhead, reversing the warrior. The right hand goes down the back leg. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand, elbow to the left knee, and bring that right arm straight up to the sky. If you'd like, you can bring it all the way up and overhead, creating a straight line from the right foot to the right hand. On the next big inhale, windmill yourself back up to warrior two. Inhale, now turn both feet to the front. Now turn the right foot away, so it's facing directly towards the back, and your left foot is out to the side. Bring your right knee over the right ankle, arms are out, front and back. Great job, Zoe. You're looking like a strong warrior. Inhaling, flip that right hand over, bring it up and overhead, reversing your warrior. Great job, Trisha. Look strong. Exhaling, bring your right elbow to the right knee. Extend that arm straight up and overhead. Straight line of energy from the left heel out the fingertips of the left hand. Looking good, Adele. Big inhale here. Windmill yourself back up to warrior two. Inhale, drop your hands. Turn both feet towards the front. Looking good. So bring your feet, walk your feet in about, I guess let's say a little bit more than hip width, but for most of us, not quite shoulder width apart. You want your feet facing off at the diagonal. What we're going to do here is Malasana, yogi squat. So with your hands on your hips, begin to, and your feet at this position, begin to sink down into bringing your bottom down between your ankles. Sitting down and back onto your heels. You can use your elbows to press your knees away if they're trying to fold in. Press your heart forward, trying to straighten your back, sitting up nice and tall. You can you can sit on a block here. If this is difficult, you can also put like a blanket or something underneath your heels. It makes it a little bit easier. And then go to your breath. Feel how this feels. We're only going to be here for just a minute, and then we'll be on to something else. Very good. Bring your hands down to the floor. And when you're ready, begin to lift your bottom, press your knees straight, and then come hinging up to a standing position again. We have worked these hips out today, I have to tell you. All right, guys. So one last standing pose I'd like to do today, Trikonasana. So we're going to step out again to a little bit more than shoulder width apart. The left foot is facing straight directly ahead, and the right foot is out to the side. Well, this is a straight-legged pose. Both your legs are straight. But it's also off to the side, so it's also a side pose, just like the warrior was. So your intention is to then reach out with your left hand, straight out over your left foot. Shift your pelvis back in space. And then bring your hand down to your left hand down to your knee or your shin. Bring your right arm straight up to the sky. Good. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Good, Linda. Inhale, exhale, bring that right hand down to the knee or the shin. And bring the left arm up to the sky, reversing your triangle. Very good. Inhale here. Exhale that hand back down. Come back up to stand. Turn the left foot straight and the right foot out to the side. Both legs are straight. Tuck your pelvis back in space. Reach your right arm straight out and down to the shin, the knee, shin, or floor. Reach your left hand straight up to the sky. Look up at the sky. Inhale deeply here. Exhale, bring your left hand down and your right hand up, reversing your triangle. Pavarita Trikonasana, reverse triangle, revolved triangle. Exhale, bring that hand back down. Bring the feet straight and come to a standing position again. All right, let's come to lying back down on our mat. It's a whole lot of getting up and lying down today. It's part of the exercise. Lying down straight with your legs stretched out in front of you. Very good. Bring your both feet in with the soles of your feet on the flat on the mat. Cross your left leg over your right. Bring your arms out to the side. Lift your pelvis up and over to the left slightly and let your knees fall over to the right while you look over to the left. This is a full supine spinal twist. I like to bring my right hand to my left knee here. Creates a little bit more tension or a little bit more weight on my knee so that it kind of opens up my spine a little more. Inhale, exhale, we relax. And let this twist happen. On the next big inhale, bring knees back up. Uncross and cross the other way. Right leg over the left. So lift your pelvis up and over to the right slightly. Let your knees fall over to the left. Look over at your right hand. Very good. Big inhale. Bring your knees back up. Uncross. All right. Let's find ourselves back in a comfortable seated position. Get your block or your blanket roll. I'd like to finish out our class with a brief metta meditation. This metta meditation is loving kindness meditation. We're kind of in our world. There's a lot going on. We've got a global pandemic. We've got social and spiritual unrest. There's so much tension and grief and anger and just generations of pain that we're seeing on display. And one way to address that is through loving kindness and providing love or caring to those that are in need, not just to ourselves, to those we love, those we know, but everyone. So this loving kindness meditation isn't some sort of a spell that's going to like bring loving kindness to everyone just because it's what we're doing. But what it will do is it may just change our heart a little bit. It may, and by doing that, we'll be making the change. And that's if we can carry that forward into our world, maybe we can make a change. So not sitting up in a nice, comfortable position with your spine nice and straight. Close your eyes and just begin to focus on your breath again. I'll be repeating a few mantras. It's just saying or phrases that you will then repeat either outwardly or just inside. First, we're going to direct our attention to ourselves because we, as much as anyone, deserve love and kindness and understanding. Then we're going to direct it to those others that we know and love. And then we're going to continue to expand this feeling of love and kindness to those people we don't know, and then just to everyone. So let's begin. Repeat after me, just inside. May I be safe and protected from harm. May I be healthy and enjoy well-being. May I be peaceful and fulfilled. May all those I know and love be safe and protected from harm. May all those I know and love be healthy and enjoy well-being. May all those I know and love have peace and fulfillment. May all the people in the world be safe and protected from harm. May all the people in the world be healthy and well. And may all people in the world be peaceful and fulfilled. Taking this step one step further, may all beings be safe and protected from harm. May all beings be safe and well. May all beings find peace and fulfillment. Now for the next 3 minutes. We're just going to sit, or you can lie down. Allow this love, allow this general well-being to radiate and emanate from you. Allow yourself to feel safe, relaxed, comfortable, and fulfilled. It's time to come back into your bodies. Begin to become aware of your breath. Deepen your breath. A nice big inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Bring your hands to your heart center. Let's finish our class with the sound of Om. One good long time. Take a nice big inhale for the sound of Om. Thank you so much for coming to class. It was great practicing with you all. Hope you can take this peaceful, loving feeling on with you into the world and let it enliven your day. Share it with someone. Have a great day. Namaste.
Thank you, Michael. This is great.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm hanging around if anyone wants to hang around and chat. I've got my tea still going here.
Anyone else here? I don't see anybody else on the screen.
Really? Yeah. There's a few. Adele's here. My daughter Zoe. Teresa's here. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for coming every week. I don't see your face, but I know you're here. Yeah. I am.
Great session.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really gave it some thought about this meditation today because there's so much going on, and I don't know. I wanted to express the love that I think is needed out there, and I know that I need to feel it. I need to give it, and I sometimes don't know how to express it.
You expressed it beautifully, and I felt it going out, just wrapped around the globe.
Yay! That's awesome. Bye, Adele. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Adele.
Zoe, I can't unmute you. Hi, Rose. Hi, June. Hi. Hi, baby girl.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm in Hollywood.
Where have you been? I have been seeing Rose, but I haven't seen you. Were you playing?
I'm on the show.
She was watching Frozen.
Oh, watching Frozen. Okay. And there she goes. What's everybody doing today?
They're watching TV. Micah's getting lunch ready for us. So, yeah, we're just going to chill at home. What about you?
I think we're going to go for a walk at the reservoir today. It's nice and cool. It's pretty nice. Last couple times we've gone there, it's been really nice. Everything is blooming.
What reservoir?
The Hollywood Reservoir. Lake Hollywood Reservoir. It's like from my area or our area, it's only about 5 or 10 minutes. It's right over right. Yeah, it's Lake Hollywood, and it's open, and you can walk the perimeter of it. It's like it's like a little oasis in the middle of Hollywood.
I think I've been there once, like 30 years, 40, 50 years ago.
It's still there.
I'll have to try to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see over here, there's some of our, some of the gladiolus that are blooming. We've cut them and brought them home.
Oh, I see some behind you. Yeah.
Yeah. We had planted them hoping that they would do well, and now they're really starting to take off. So that's good. Our sweet peas have kind of died back, and we've collected the seeds. And I say we, Carrie's been doing all this lifting.
I planted zucchinis and tomatoes and basil and
Yeah.
we've become farmers.
Yeah.
Victory garden.
And Zoe had the squash borer.
Squash fibers. They ate up all of our zucchini plants and squash and pumpkin. So we're left with bell peppers and jalapenos. So we do have 2 bell peppers growing, so that's exciting.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, we were locked out of our garden for about 3 or 4 days, and so we were worried about all of our tender plantings that weren't able to get watered. We're in Linda. We're a member of the North Hollywood Community Garden, and it's over behind where North Hollywood High School is, and kind of you have to go back through the neighborhood to get to it.
Oh, it's a garden.
Yeah.
Okay, garden.
Community garden. Yeah.
I went to North Hollywood High.
You did?
Yep, graduated in 1961.
Wow.
You
That's
weren't born yet.
But no, that was a couple years before I was born.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
school then.
Well, it's still one of the only schools in the area that has a 4-H program.
Do they really still have that?
They
Wow.
still do. And they've got, so like in the mornings you go over there and you can hear the turkeys and the pigs and the peacocks and llamas. Everything's over there raising a ruckus, ready to eat. And it's really nice. The turkey is the big one. The turkeys and the peacocks roam around because there's an orchard and a vineyard. And so they roam around and get all the, anything that's fallen off the trees and stuff. And so you kind of see them roaming around. It's really kind of cool.
And that's right in the back end of the school?
It is.
Wow, I haven't been back there around the back side for a long time. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, you kind of have to cut through the neighborhood to get into it, but it is so cool. We feel really blessed. We were on a waiting list for 2 years to get in.
Wow. Well, I'm going to have to try to peel myself up off the floor here. I'm not very graceful at getting up. But thank you for a wonderful class. That was great. I feel like every body part moved.
Awesome. I'm glad.
Okay. I'll say goodbye then, Michael.
Bye, Linda. Thanks for coming.
Bye. There we go. There we go. Bye.
Wow.
That was a good class. I liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was a little bit different. I was really trying to get into the hips today. I think I did. At least I got into mine.
Yeah, I felt good. Well, our lunch is ready. Thanks to Micah.
Okay, good. Well, I love you. Have a great day.
You
Thanks
too.
for coming to class.
Yeah, thank you.
My favorite
I
student.
don't know how to get out of this. Oh, there we go. I see it.
I'm going to end the whole thing here in just a sec.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Bye. I love you too, babe.